Hello, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jenny Jaguar, and you are now in the Jaguar's Den. So, this space is dedicated to anyone on a path of deep healing, intuitive awakening, and overcoming toxic traits or karmic cycles that are damn near impossible to break free from. Now, I am about to get into a Virgo soul mirror shadow work reading. And so, if you're new, just know that this reading has two parts, and it's designed to help you understand who you are becoming, what's influencing you beneath the surface, and where your path is leading next. So, first spread I'm about to get into is the Who Am I spread. And we're going to use this spread to explore your current identity, what you're being asked to release and develop, your soul's current quest, supportive influences around you, and the direction the journey is taking you. After that, we're going to go a little deeper, get insight in your secrets, and we're going to also see what your hidden desires, motivations, challenges, and tests that may be shaping your choices without you even realizing it. Real fun, real fun. So as usual, take what resonates, leave the rest, and please use your own discernment, okay? All right, so Holy Spirit, can you give me insight on who my Virgo placements are right now? Who are my Virgo placements right now? I'm sorry, you're supposed to be getting your current energy. My bad. What's the current energy for my Virgo placements? Dinosaurs in reverse. Is this supposed to be reverse? Wait a minute. Okay. Nine of Cups upright. Anything else? I feel like it's Nine of Cups. Wow. Very interesting. All right, so get into your current energy. We have the Nine of Cups, Four of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Maybe you just completed something. I don't know. What is this Nine of Cups? Okay, so you just had a new beginning. You're very excited. Maybe resting after those changes. And clarify the Four of Swords. Yeah. So maybe this fresh start was being single. What is this Two of Cups? Okay. What is this Knight of Swords? Ooh. Okay, so it seems like you were happy to leave and a fresh start. Maybe you left a dramatic place, something that was chaotic, chaos in a relationship or something. This could also be, because this is a rest card, it could also be like a sick card. So maybe it took a lot of hard work to get to where you want it to be, and you finally get a chance to rest in a relationship, in a group or organization that is actually mutually beneficial, where there's reciprocity, there's balance in it. And it seems like somebody's gonna come rushing in afterwards because things aren't going right for them. But what is this? From this Four of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, I'm also getting like, because there is something that happens, like if you are in chronic stress for so long, when you finally get a chance to rest, your body can shut down a little bit. You can get a little sick. And so that's the energy I'm getting a little bit. It's like, oh man, I just made it to the other side, but then it's like, okay, I have a health issue or something. Can you clarify with Spirit of Pentacles? Well, you had to fight your way to get there. Whatever it was, you had to fight your way to get there, and you manifested it. Well, what is this Wheel of Fortune in reverse? Somebody toxic, maybe a Capricorn is trying to come back in. Damn. Somebody wants to pull. Okay, so either. I want to see what these are. Okay, so either. So there is one or two things. Either you're going to get into this job, either you're going to rush to get into this job and it's going to be harder than what you expected it to be, or I guess this has already happened, so take it, flip it, have it resonate. So either you have gotten into a contract and it's harder than what you expected, though it is though you'll be making money, because the Ten of Pentacles out here, and maybe it'll be hard for you to figure out how to navigate your way in this new environment, in this new change, if it is a job. But it could also be somebody like a Capricorn, or Sagittarius, or Aries, or Virgo, Gemini. I see it out here too. Trying to rush back into you because they see you being successful, and you're kind of blocking them from, and they don't want to be blocked out from your success. So I don't know, take a resonance. That's what I see. All right, so we're gonna go with that. Let's get into it. That's your current energy. Now let's kind of clarify. Yeah, communication, rapid change. Okay, let's do this one. All right. For my Virgos. Holy Spirit, can you give me insight on who my Virgos are right now? Insight on who my Virgos are right now. So, first card is who you are right now. Second, what you don't know about yourself. Third, what you need to relinquish. Fourth, what you need to develop. 5, your current quest. 6, outside positive influences. And lastly, where it will lead. Card at the bottom of the deck is 9 of Pentacles. I am surrounded by abundance. Hold on. All right, let's get into it. So, number 1, who you are right now, Virgo. Temperance says, I create harmony. So maybe right now you're feeling nice and balanced, trying to make things work. Especially if you're going through changes, like after a breakup, after coming out of a toxic situation. So number 2, what you don't know about yourself. Page of Cups. I explore my emotions with curiosity. Maybe you don't realize that you are maybe you don't realize that you have been following your intuition to lead you this far. Can you clarify this Page of Cups as to what my Virgos don't know about themselves? Can you clarify this Page of Cups as to what my Virgos don't know about themselves? King of Swords, Page of Cups, 4 of Wands, 8 of Cups. So maybe you don't realize that, because the King of Swords came out first. So it's King of Swords, Page of Cups, 4 of Wands. So maybe you don't know you're like softening your heart. Maybe you are giving this love offer to this King of Swords. Maybe you are the one making offers to people. Can you clarify this King of Swords? Ooh. Okay. Well, can you clarify this Page of Cups? Why is so much coming out? And can you clarify this 4 of Wands? Oh, hell. Whatever this happy home is, it is not lasting long. Page of Empress at the bottom. Okay, so I shuffled this deck, but the same cards come out. Okay, so for the King of Wands, not King of Wands, but for the King of Swords was clarified by Page of Wands, 4 of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. So either somebody was watching you rest and recover and wanted to, so this King of Swords, maybe this King of Swords is a person that has been watching you. If this is what you don't know about yourself. Maybe there's a King of Swords, like an air sign, air masculine energy, that is wanting to give you a love offer. Maybe y'all had a toxic relationship or something in the past and you had to like defend yourself from him. Page of Cups, Judgment, Work, Seven of Swords. Is somebody you rejected in the past, maybe to work on yourself or to work on your business? Or this is what you don't know yourself. Do you like self-sabotage your relationships as a result of focusing on your career? Virgo, I don't know. Please take a resonance. Page of Cups. Moving right along. I'm not gonna stay on this too long. You can give me a headache. This is what you need to develop. Six of Wands. Success is my natural state. So I'm getting a couple different things. I'm getting either this is a relation. I think this has something to do with somebody's career that is affected by their relationships. So yeah, let's just read. Let's clarify. Oh. Okay, maybe you obsess. So if this is about work, well, this could be about work or relationships. Take it how it resonates. So if you are obsessing over work or resting or being successful, maybe you don't. Maybe you obsess over it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe you obsess over it. You have this subconscious belief that you don't know what you're doing. You don't have it right. It's not going to work out. If this is relationships, maybe you have some attachment to this person that is supposed to work out. I don't know, but this person's supposed to come rushing back to you. So maybe you are. It could be that you are trying to work on bettering yourself so you can deem yourself worthy for somebody else. Does this resonate? Is this somebody? I don't know. Please let me know. Let's do Six of Wands for what you need to let go. You're so close to accomplishment. Success, victory, and public recognition are within sight. Yours for the taking. You have overcome challenges and obstacles, and you're now in a position of achievement and acclaim. Understandably, your self-confidence is enjoying a boost, and this positivity is manifesting a beautiful reality. It's a positive card, an affirmative answer in your favor if you are waiting on results or are in a legal tangle. You may be about to be defeated in some way. If you're in a competition, there should be good news coming your way. In finance and business, growth is likely. In love, your attractiveness is supercharged now, and couples should be savoring a win together very soon. This is what you need to let go of. So Virgo, maybe you are not in the position to be. Now my throat want to get scratchy. Maybe you're not in the position to be choosy, and you need to be making offers to people. You need to be coming back to people. I don't know. I'm just remembering because the Page of Cups came out, and yeah. That's what came out. And clarify that Page of Cups. So Virgo, are you trying to make an offer to this King of Swords? You have to realize that you are not in success in your natural state. Child, I do not know. Check it resonates. What do you need to develop, Virgo? What is this? Five of Wands. Oh Lord. Five of Wands. I embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. Okay, so maybe this is like you have rose-colored glasses on and you need to be making something shake and you're procrastinating on something. Or maybe you're not using your challenges as opportunities to grow. You're just remaining stuck. Okay. So keep that in mind. Okay. Now, outside positive influences. The lovers who are supported by love. So, good news, you are supported by love. Let's see if we can get some clarification on that. When the Lovers card appears, it's a reminder of the importance of being honest with our significant others and, most importantly, ourselves when it comes to building the foundations of our best future. It's also about choices. Two paths diverge, presenting you with a decision that can alter your course significantly. Weigh your options not just with logic, but with your heart, especially when two people are involved. Love can be the catalyst to overcome any challenge and push a cherished bond to new heights. In the realm of existing relationships, this card suggests a partnership that has the potential to become deeper and more profound, regarding greater levels of intimacy. However, the card advises that you may need to make a conscious choice now. Beyond love, the Lover's card has a broader implication. In the working world and business, you are contemplating a pivotal decision. Each path ahead represents different possibilities and realities. Tap into your intuition to make the best choice. Money-wise, the card promotes you to ensure your investments are in line with your core values and principles. Invest in what you truly believe in, and you will create the life you desire. All right. So, apparently, that is what your current quest is. You are trying to create the life you desire. All right. Well, it's time to take off the rose-colored glasses and pivot. Okay. Outside positive influences. The Emperor. Maybe there's Aries. Maybe you have Aries in your chart. It says, I am in control. Maybe there's Aries that's in control that probably likes you and wants to see you win. Maybe they've seen the struggles and the challenges you've gone through and they'd be happy to support you. Maybe this person is very balanced and loving. Let's see. Spirit, can you clarify this Emperor? Yeah. You got somebody that you can reach out to for help. Somebody. King of Cups, yeah, they're very loving. It could be a water sign. Boss daddy. Is that Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio? Where will it lead? Three of Wands. It depends on what action you take. I expand my horizons with every step I take. So it will lead to expansion. You should gotta take the step, baby. All right, Virgo, the world is at your feet. The Three of Wands is all about looking ahead and planning for the future. You know what you want and are starting to manifest your dreams. This card reflects the success that comes from persistence and effort. You are encouraged to continue your hard work as it will lead to success. Life is expanding and you're ready to push your current boundaries and explore new opportunities. Those carefully laid plans are paying off. You set a solid foundation and are now able to advance your ambitions and goals. Naturally, this card is a brilliant indicator for work and money. Okay. It is also indicative of freedom, adventure, travel, moving abroad, and foreign lands. In love, there is a foreign flavor. Perhaps you'll meet someone from abroad or have a destination wedding. All right. So, there you go. So that's your Who Am I spread. Oops, let's don't go there. Card at the bottom of the deck says, I am surrounded by abundance. I think I said all of these affirmations. I create harmony. Let's see, before we move over to the secrets, Spirit, can you give me insight on any blockages that could be holding my Virgos back from reaching their goal? What is that goal? That Three of Wands energy. From expanding their horizon. Don't be saying yes when you meant to say hell no. That's what accidentally wants to fall out. What is that? Could you be afraid of rejection or shame? So you don't stand out, you don't speak up, you don't show up. If this is dealing with business, I mean, if it's dealing with relationships too, if you don't go and speak and ask for help, or just speak to somebody, hey, I miss you, I want you back. Take it however resonates now. Isolation, breakdown, vulnerability. Enlightened for 4 hours in reverse. So either shopping and feel something. Are you enlightened at all? Reality check. Hold on. Oh, self-sabotage. 5 of Swords. Maybe you are dealing with an Aquarius. Going back and forth. Are you ignoring your intuition? Are you wearing rose-colored glasses? You know, this reminds me of like because I had a coaching client come up to me, and so at this place I work at, this lady supposed to work at, we have a weight management program, and in the weight management program you get Wegovy, and as part of the weight management program you have to do health coaching. And so before I started working there, the nurse practitioner was just putting people in the weight management program without them seeing a health coach. So I don't know, people are just signing up and just taking Wegovy and just winging it and not really doing the things for themselves. They were just using Wegovy as something that'll just help them lose weight without them really doing much of anything else, as much of an effort, which isn't really bad, which is bad because they will be using medication as a crutch instead of as something that will help make them see their fitness results faster instead of having to use it for a long time. But anywho, when I got in, they finally had to start seeing a health coach, and so some people, they were resistant, and one lady, she's taking the Wegovy. They're on the Wegovy pill now. Some people are on the Wegovy pill, some on the shot, but this lady was on the Wegovy pill, and she doesn't like looking at her weight. So whenever she goes in for weighing, she's like, "Oh, don't tell me the number. I don't want to know." And so when she got in for coaching, I was like, okay, so how much like, what are your fitness goals, your weight goals? She's like, oh, I don't really have any. I was like, how much do you weigh? Oh, I don't know. I don't keep up with it. I'm like, so you sign up for a weight management program and you're not trying to find this information. I'm like, this is a problem. And I was like, so if you stepped on the scale and the number went up, how would you feel? She's like, I wouldn't feel bad. I would just want to know what I need to change or what did I do wrong to make the number go up. And I'm like, and so if you did something good, she's like, I feel good. I'm like, but you don't want to know the number at all. So I'm like, so you're not allowing yourself to feel good or make improvements. And so finally she's like, well, I said I went down 6 pounds. I was like, okay, well, that's good to know. But I was like, the fact that it didn't even click to her for her to be even say, oh, I don't keep up with my number, but I know I went down 6 pounds. And here's the thing, like sometimes people when they are working with a coach, especially like a medical setting, like they just expect them to look at their chart and look at them as like just a number or patient or something that's just like going down an assembly line. But I make them tell me like, no, you let me know what's going on with you. Because I need to know how you understand what's going on in your body, what's going on in your health. And so I don't know. So this lighten for 4 hours, that is what that's giving me. Like I'm not really trying to see the light. But you're crying in the shower. Maybe you're crying in the shower over a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I don't know. Let me see. Can you clarify this enlightened for 4 hours? A masculine energy. Yeah. Let me clarify this enlightened for 4. New doors are opening. New home. I'm sorry. Guilt, regret. And what else? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I'm going to clarify new doors are opening. Ooh. Okay, so maybe you had new doors opening after not being on your soul mission, like being in the wrong crowd where you should be. And now you're in regret after knowing your worth. Okay, so this is line for 4 hours. I could be talking to an energy that is currently not on their soul mission. It is like on the wrong side of their path, and they are now being guided to change their ways, having this aha moment. And now they're in regret because somebody knows their worth, and it's probably this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy that took a new direction that is about to pay off for them. Okay, something about masculine energy. All right, I don't know. That's not on that. Let's go into your secrets. All right. Now, if you want more insight on the blockages between this relationship, I will do that. I think I already did that. Virgo, I think I already did your relationships reading. So if you haven't already seen that, go check it out. I don't know what that was about, but maybe there'll be parallels. I don't know. All right, so getting into the secrets. This is going to be a 7-card spread as well. Holy Spirit, can you give me insight on my Virgo secrets? What are your secrets, child? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Alright, so Virgo, your secret desire. 5 of Wands again. Hold on now. What was this in your other one? That's what you need to develop. That was so the thing that you need to develop was the thing that you desire. Okay. You want to be successful. You want to overcome these challenges. You probably enjoy when these challenges come up in your life. Maybe okay, so you enjoy the challenges. Maybe if it's the relationship, maybe you like the toxicity in the relationship, you like the back and forth. If it's in a business, maybe you like the hustle of building and creating and I don't know, launching. I don't know. Okay. This is your energy. I'm just reading cards. Anyway, your secret desire is to embrace challenges as opportunities grow. Now, your secret hate. 4 of Pentacles. I manage my resources wisely, ensuring prosperity. So you hate stability? You hate holding back? The hell? What's that? What is this? All right. Let's clarify. I manage my resources wisely, ensuring prosperity. What is something you hate? Do you hate budgeting? You hate making sacrifices? You hate saving? Can you give me insight on alright. Can you clarify this? 4 of Pentacles for my Virgos. Expect changes. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What is this? Expect changes? Ooh. That's what that 4 of Pentacles is. So you like the back and forth between this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You can't let it go. You can't release it. You keep looking back. You hate holding on to the relationship. You want it to work out. You want it to be successful, but you hate holding on to the relationship. I don't know, child. Number 3, your secret challenge. Queen of Wands. Who is this? Confidence and warmth radiate for me. Okay. So maybe your challenge is to have confidence. Maybe you lack hope. But you know what? The way that these cards are laying down here, this Queen of Wands is looking at the fight. She's looking at the challenges. She is obsessed over the challenges. She is obsessed. She is focused on these challenges and opportunities to grow. And maybe that's the issue. You're so focused, worried You're so focused on the challenges, you're not focused on the solution. If you wake up and say, okay, what do I have to do today? What's not working? What needs to be fixed? Instead of waking up with gratitude, waking up with, all right, what's going right? What good things are coming in store for me? I don't know, just shift your perspective. Let's see. Let's see what this Queen of Wands says. This card may represent a fiery and confident woman who is focused and courageous, not a person to shy away from a challenge. That's why she was looking at it. This is someone you want on your team, who is pushing you ahead, encouraging you, and helping you create the world you want. If this is not an individual, it is a feeling. Think high creativity and determination. You have the drive and energy. Now turn visions into reality. Naturally, this is brilliant for business and financial growth. You can use your charm and intelligence to achieve your goals. Get out there and network. Expect good news and a busy time full of possibilities. In love, this is all about confidence and joy in relationships. Fertility is also indicated by this queen, okay? So maybe you're birthing a new project, all right? Maybe you don't believe in your ability to work things out, your ability to be successful, to have people want to work with you, want to work for you, want to work under you, want your services, or just want to be with you. I don't know, okay, go back to that relationship. Now, your secret need, or that 8 of Cups, you need to walk away. This is giving me you need to walk away from a mindset. I seek deeper meaning and emotional fulfillment. So maybe you do need to explore those emotions a little bit deeper to figure out what fulfillment means to you, to figure out the right to the strategy. What is it? It's like you're not stuck, you're just using the wrong strategy, or you're focused on the wrong thing. Even the Queen of Wands, like, yeah, the Queen of Wands is energy, but the Queen of Wands knows when to emotionally detach from things. Like you can't master your energy, or you can't master energy without mastering your emotions. And the first step to mastering emotions is being aware. It's like, okay, this is pissing me off. Why am I feeling pissed off? Where is the disconnect? Where is the resistance coming from in this situation? When you break down where the resistance, you break down where the resistance is coming from. If it's something to where like you can just need to separate yourself from the situation, then just separate yourself. Now, if it's something to where it's like hurting somebody in the process, you also have to take that into consideration too. So maybe it's something that you may want to run away from, requires you to address it head on and talk about it or speak about it. So yeah, something to go along with that. Take what resonates. All right. Because I know plenty of times in my career, I tried to solve problems by running away from them, but they never went anywhere, because wherever I went, the same problem would come. I would always have another problem to where I would have to speak up, and sometimes more than once. And maybe that's I don't know. So just do some reflection. Is this issue or is this problem persistent? What were all the issues in the past? Check the pattern and then correct the behavior. All right. Number 5, what is your secret test? Hangman. Can you be enlightened? Can you have a change in perspective? And that is the thing, because you may have subconscious blocks, you may have past trauma that make it hard for you to shift your mindset about something. Now, you can tell if this is true if when you say a statement like, I am loved, I am beautiful, and you feel like that resistance, ugh, that ain't true. Or, I don't know, like, I'm a successful entrepreneur, or I don't know, like, whatever it is, reality that you're not sure you can get, just say it and see how it feels to you. All right. Now, your secret motivation, Ace of Cups. I am loved. That's all we want. Whether it's a relationship, it's a career, it's our own stability. We want love, either regardless if it's love for ourselves or love from others. It says, celebrate new beginnings and joy. This is a time ripe for fresh starts, particularly in matters of the heart and happiness. New friendships can be sparked now, so open yourself to the opportunity to connect with the new people, So open yourself to the opportunity to connect with new people, as it might lead to wonderful developments. A truly fortunate time beckons for significant life events such as engagements and weddings. Social gatherings and parties can spark incredible experiences. Creative pursuits are charmed, whether it's launching a business rooted in your passions or childhood aspirations. Your projects are likely to flourish now. If you're employed, a promotion could be on the offing. Financially, some good news is winging its way to you. All right. So that's that on that. That is your secret motivation. You won't know that. Now, what can you accomplish, Virgo? I don't know. But Spirit says, what is it? King of Wands. Okay. You wield the power of leadership and vision. So maybe the Queen, maybe your secret challenge is to stop looking at the past and to focus on the present. Because going back to these, maybe you need to open your heart. Maybe your heart is closed in the situation with these greens. But anywho, as you can see, this Queen of Wands, who came out for your secret challenge, keep staring at your secret desire, okay, which is this Five of Wands. Challenges overgrow. I embrace challenges as opportunities to grow. So you want to become these opportunities. And if you elevate, you become what this King of Wands. But as you can see, the thing about the King of Wands, he is facing forward. He is facing forward. So you need to focus on the present. Not yesterday, not last year, not 3 years from now, not 10 years from now, right now. Okay? So hopefully that helps give you some insight. Even with this hangman, this hangman can be sitting here thinking that he is all lush and stuff, standing on fertile ground, when because his perception is off, because he's looking down when he's second looking up. So you may be looking at something backwards. You may be thinking that you have something is so far, something is, I don't know, a lot closer than you think, but you have a lot more to go. I don't know. I'll tell you what resonates. But that is your secret spread. I don't think I have anything else to say about that. Let's go a little deep with it. This is a shadow work spread. So, Spirit, what limiting beliefs or what shadow qualities do my Virgos need to heal in order to overcome their challenges, in order to reach this King of Wands energy? Now, this King of Wands energy could be that Aries, that boss daddy you can reach out to. So keep that in mind. And then I feel like the way that King of Wands was looking in that photo. If you ask this person, they're probably like, yeah, why not? Why didn't you say anything? Of course. So, yeah. All right. What shadow qualities could be? Number one, disconnection, emotional freeze, avoidant coping, control loop, micromanaging, anxiety, fear of chaos, forgiveness sets you free. Maybe you haven't forgiven yourself for something in the past. You might be running from your challenges, from the obstacles that you need to fix, and focusing on peace instead. Anything else? Woo. Sacred boundaries came in reverse, so maybe your boundaries are too high. Maybe, okay, so there's a thing. This is why it's good to understand like chakra balancing and stuff, because like when you understand like what physical ailments or what physical or emotional ailments or issues can be indicative of which chakra imbalances, you can help pinpoint like where in your thinking, life, or emotions you may be off about a situation that could be holding you back. And so, with sacred boundaries in reverse, you may have went through something to where you were too open and you were too giving, but now you feel like the best way to protect yourself is to like completely shut off. So maybe you're trying to find that balance. Also gotta remember, love isn't control. So maybe you have an attachment or fear or misunderstanding. I don't know. Maybe you fear controlling people if this is making offers. I don't know. Please take it resonates, Virgo. It could be the relationship that you're in. Let's see. Any advice? Any advice for my Virgo placements? Align. I just got done saying that. You're being asked to align with your current situation, even if it's not easy to do so. Trust that there is so much to be learned by being here. Pushing against what is will only make things harder on you. Align, surrender, and trust. Next says ask for help. You're being asked to request help from another. You don't need to deal with the issue alone. There are many people who want to help you, but it's up to you to bravely ask for their support. It's a sign of strength to reach out. Do that today. Okay. All right. So let's get some advice for this season of your life. Holy Spirit, any advice for my Virgos to help guide them through this season in their life? Any advice for my Virgos to help navigate this season in their life? We have illumination and completion, full moon. I think this is a Scorpio full moon tonight. But it says, reflect on your achievements and give thanks for the growth and effort that brought you here. Then you may experience emotional releases. This is a time to celebrate your results and let go of the past. Okay. And then next says introspection and rebirth, winter solstice. So maybe something happened in winter. Maybe you've been feeling like you've been going through some dark times, cold winter times. But it says the winter solstice marks a time of introspection and rebirth. As the longest nights begin to fade, embrace the opportunity to shed old patterns and prepare for new beginnings. This is a time of transformation where the seeds of renewal are planted for the journey ahead. And you know what? It's funny because at the bottom of the deck says summer, so right after winter, summer. So you may be going through dark times now, but summer is right around the corner, literally. Now is the time to unleash your inner creativity. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Pursue the goals that ignite your passion, whether through artwork or the little things in life. Allow yourself to shine. All right. Okay, Virgo. So this has been your Soul Mirror Shadow Work reading. If you like the way that I read, please do not hesitate to like, comment, or subscribe. Drop a Jaguar in the comments. Well, okay. You know how we do. And I hope this helps. And if you want more readings from me, next week I'm doing the goals and objectives reading. Yeah, so if you have any goals, probably to go along with this job manifestation stuff, I'm gonna be doing earth signs. I don't know what day, but it's gonna get done. But I'll see you next week if you want to catch it. But until then, happy healing.